Greetings, dear hearts. Hello, hello, hello. Happy warm up Sunday. Greetings, dear hearts. It is warm up Sunday, a lovely Sunday here in Seattle. As the title says, dear hearts, we've completed the 4 journals that was requested by one of the dear hearts for her children. I completed them. Didn't put cover pictures on them. We're going to leave that for the mother. We're going to leave the decorating and embellishing for the mother. But we have completed the 4 journals. Yay! Miss D is happy. And so I did very little in the journals. I left the decorating and all that for the mother. Just added papers, couple little images, but most of the book will be embellished by the mother. Kind of like these, the way they turned out. Can you see that? This is for the oldest son, and putting some little extra papers and materials in for the mother to be able to decorate the pages. But that's for the oldest son. I may put a few pockets or make pockets and leave them in the box that I'm going to give her them in so she can put them in the journals. But here's for the youngest daughter. Her favorite color is pink. So we decorated the center cover. I really like this pink one. It came out really cute. Just a couple pull-outs for her. This was a great big project for Miss D, making 4 journals at once for somebody else, not for myself. To give these away has been interesting. Actually, I really like the pink one. The pink one was one of the first that I started, and I found myself embellishing, as you can see, and I had to slow myself down, like, that's for the mother to do. So I just added some things. I think this would be great for the mother to add on the cover. Just added some things in the journal, and I'll probably make a couple more pockets for the mother to be able to get the embellishments for the journal. See, I was filling this when I left some material in there, but started creating. I did make blanks of like the tags that she could use. But I really was getting into that pink one. Had to stop myself. So I'll just tuck these in here. These could be some things the mother could use. And that's for the youngest daughter. Enjoyed that pink one. And this is for the baby boy. Now on the boys, I didn't put a lot of pages in that I didn't know if the guys would be really into embellishing the pages or doing anything. The main hope of these journals is the mother is going to be leaving little notes for her children should she not make it through her operation. But God willing, she will. So I'm a praying up a storm that she will. But I see I need to make a pocket for the inside of this one. I'll do that maybe while we're here together. Just added blank pages, different papers, leaving all the most of the decorating and embellishment for the mother. I did make one pocket. I'll tuck that in there. I know it's on blue, but the image is of a guy, so I thought Mom might be able to use that. I felt that come up just a little bit. Let's tack down as we go. Make sure everything is nice and tight. I enjoyed this process, even though it was for not so happy of a reason, but making journals, especially for guys, was different for me. I don't generally do a whole lot of male things, but it did stretch me and make me feel like I need to do more journals for guys. So that was interesting and fun. I'm still searching up some images for Mom to be able to put into the journals. And then the last one is for the oldest daughter. I liked this one. She's into red and black. Still have to use my glue eraser to get make sure I get all the glue off. Trying to see if I see that real fast somewhere laying around. I'll find that and just brush over and remove all the glues. But I like this red and black. And that lace, yeah, that's hot. That's hot. And I made sure that I did the kid's favorite color. She's into that red and black, and I think I'm showing you this one backwards. Oh, I was right the first time, but just a little bit of sewing. She's the oldest of all the children. But yeah, that's just blank journals ready for Mom to embellish. So I think today I'll sit and make some pockets and things that Mom can glue into the book. Put some extra pieces of paper for embellishing that she can do. I had to add this. The oldest daughter likes music, so I put some old artists as a tuck spot and just some extra paper. But yep, the 4 journals are done. Really happy about that. I hope the mother likes them and gets to do what she wants to do for the children in them. Big project for Miss D. They came out really cute. I really enjoyed them. And so what I think I'll do today, dear hearts, is just relax. I just finished these last night. And so today, I think I'll just relax and do easy projects, making some pockets and tucks and things like that. A packet to be able to put together for the mom to be able to decorate as she will. So, and that should be an easy project for me today. Just making some pockets and tucks and things like that. And chit chat with you all a little bit about what's going on in Miss D's world. So this is some papers that I decided that I'm going to make a nice box or bag for putting these journals in to give to the mother. And so some extra papers that I thought I'd give her. Maybe she'll hang out here at the D spot and I'll show her how to create some tags and different things to go in the books. Just some extra things I wanted to add to give to her so that if she doesn't have crafting things at the house, she could use these. Get started things, but this mom's always welcome to come back and visit Miss D, and we'll work on these together if she likes. Extra things she can use. I really kind of want to use these rolls that I had. Maybe I'll do that. Put a couple little pages, end pages together. Just to use that. So I'll probably, let's do that. Let's make one of those. And I have the blue and the yellow out, so that would be for the 2 boys. baby. That's the oldest one. Stick this in here. And I'll remove this. You should see the craft room. It is a mess. But we got the project done. This blue is pretty, and I feel like the baby had the less pages and the less work done by me, so I'm just flipping through, trying to get the pages used to turning so that they won't have trouble when they get their journals. And let's just load up one of his pages. Let's see where we want to put that. Here's his center page. Here's the roll that I made, a snippet roll. And parts of it look more feminine than the other parts. So I'm going to cut. And I think somewhere like in here would be good for a boy. I don't know if they'll get down with the bling. So I'm just looking for a good spot to cut for him. And maybe I'll pull that off and trim the page a little bit. This page I'm looking at might be a little busy. We could trim, cut right in between here would be good. These snippet rolls come in handy when you're embellishing pages. How we looking? How I got this camera for you guys? Are you looking pretty good? Like I say, the craft room is messy today, so forgive it. But no, we were busy working. That should be good. I don't think that page is a good page. That's pretty busy. Maybe here could be good. Yeah, probably back here. Let's put a little weight on that. I think what I'm going to do is trim it down a little bit. Make it a little thinner. And I can use the trim somewhere else in the journal. Let's see how that looks. That's pretty cool. Or we could have the torn page edges come out. Yeah, if I trim it just a little bit around here, I'm gonna do, kind of feel like I should tear it, but I don't know how easy that would tear. Just do a rough wiggle cut. Oh, that looks so much nicer. And maybe I'll glue a button up there because we're going to have to trim that a little bit more. Let's glue it down. I think some Fabrifix might be the best way to glue down something this thick. Trying to see the best place to get this for you all to see. Yeah, I really enjoyed these journals. I was really into it. So I'm going to cut that just a little bit more right about here. And maybe we can make a cluster out of that. And just put this right on the end of the page. Trying to use the end of this bottle of Fabrifix. My new bottle has arrived. And because I get so impatient, and this is a video, I'm just going to go right to the new bottle. just give that a place down like that. I had made this roll of snippets a while ago, but the colors work for these journals. How you doing, dear hearts? Hope everything's well, that you're having a great Sunday, had a great weekend. I think I cut that just a little bit shorter than I could have. Okay, I'll add a little something down here. Maybe another button for him. Let's see if I can pull a button out of the jar. That'll work. Oh, here's a blue one right here. And maybe we'll have it kind of towards the end. Okay. That gives him that. Yeah, I don't want to over embellish. This will be the mother's job, but I did want to give her a starting point. And then I had over here to the side an envelope that I had stamped and started working with. I figured this would be a good place for her to add notes and letters. I just want to put it on the end of a page. Let's see. Maybe here would be a good spot. I want to leave some of that background for her to be able to draw or paint on. This might be a good spot. No, she might write on that. Thinking for the mother has been interesting. Not knowing exactly, what her plans are. It's made it interesting for me to make the journal. Maybe here. And then if she wanted to paint, she could still paint on that. Let's see how that's gonna look. That looks pretty good. Let's go there. And then she can decorate out here if she wants. An image right there would be nice. Let's see. What I have over here had some things on the side that I thought about the kids. And all over the craft room, actually, I have things for the kids' books. Let's see. I love this tag, but I didn't know if it was too girly for a boy. Maybe if I cut that off, it could get it by, huh? Think about it, think about it. I did try to do a lot of blue for him. Let's stick that there. And I'm probably doing overkill using Fabrifix. for these things. I don't want anything to come up later. And let's make a finger hole for him. And just glue that down. I think she'll have a good time embellishing and thinking about what she wants to write and leave for the kids. And as I've mentioned in the past, we're starting a new channel, which ran into a couple snags, so it's a couple weeks off, but it will focus on mental health. And what this mother is doing is actually a very therapeutic thing to be thinking of her kids and making keepsakes really for them as she's thinking she may transition. Make something for their pockets. Oh, we have this blue that we want to add, and I'll just do it loosely and Mom can embellish as she wish. And we just give her a starting point. There we go. Feel like add a little something. He's a little boy. I have a couple trucks and cars I wanted to play with, maybe to give to her to add on for him. That could be cute. That could be cute. I'm going to give the mother a call today and let her know the books are done. And she can pick them up. Cute, cute. I'll turn this one upside down, see if I can get that a little embellishing back here. What can we do? Oh, I did want to put this belly band in for him. And then I'm going to get out the book. I definitely like to embellish. But I was thinking this little belly band would be cute. So I'm going to trim it to size for the book. Somewhere right about there, just cut it. And this image is just off of a grocery bag. Here in Washington, we have a store called Trader Joe's, and their grocery bag, oh wow, might have been a little shorter than I wanted. The grocery bags are so cool. So I'm gonna glue down both ends. And because it's a little shorter than I want, I might extend, put a little something else on the ends. Yeah, Trader Joe's bags have great images. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can you tell embellishing is my favorite part? I could do so much, the mother won't have much to do, but she wants to do that, and so I'm going to leave plenty for her to do. And since she has 4 books to do, I'm sure she won't mind me embellishing a little bit. Yeah, this is cool. I figure for a little guy, that would be cool. On the end, I kind of want to add a little something. Let's see. Maybe a little washi tape. Yeah. And just go across the whole page. And that way that won't come off. Cute. Trying to do a little thinner across the top. Just looking to see what we have laying around. Oh, look at here, a little blue gloss. Yeah. Give them a little texture. Can you see that? Is that off camera? Building some texture and things like that is cool. I'm going to let it dry before I come back and trim it, so I don't gunk up my scissors. Yeah, that I really like that. I can imagine a young Bella playing with it. And we can just tuck some extra paper for Mom to journal on or something back there. Okay. And back to what I was supposed to be doing, which was embellishing this a little bit. Just some paper, maybe. Let me see. I have some color paper that would give this is the drop paper that I was using when I was making the journals. So it'll have some of the colors we were using. But not enough, not enough. I can see that right there. Yeah, so as I was just speaking about, the new channel is being worked on, and we're definitely getting interest and people wanting to hear more and do more. Let's see if that's dry enough for me to flip that. interested in me starting the channel, so that's exciting. I'm really after getting the envelope a little more. And so let's not do so much overkill. Let's go with some art glitter glue. And then I'll just trim around. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. And I'll trim right in here. And a little bit along here. I kind of want to make it a straight edge if I can. If it looks too crazy, I'll go right the shape of the envelope. But I want to make it straight if I can. That worked. That worked. And trim the other end. Nice. And then for reinforcement, I think I'll add a little something there. Maybe this can back it. And it'll reinforce and back it. This is a roll of paper. I'm not sure what it's used for in reality, but I was thrift store shopping one day, and it was in the thrift store. I think I got this big old roll for like 50 cents, $1. Is wallboard joint tape. Okay. And I picked it up because I thought it would make great trim. Now that I hear what it is, I can imagine you peel the paper. First time I played with it, so let's see. I'm going to cut down the seam. And I'm going to see if I can peel part of it off and see if that's where the glue is. My fingers are glued up, so they're functioning poorly. I can see where it does come off, but that's taking a little too long for me today, so I'll play with that in the future. But for today, we're just going to glue that baby down. So they get that cut small enough. Cool. And that gives us a straight edge for her pocket. kind of creating on the fly. It's very relaxing to just be playing in a finished project, adding a little bit, trying to make it work well for the person that's going to get it. And so I think I'll trim that right there. Just a little bit so that closing goes smoother. Oh, but you know, a finger hole probably would fix that. I think it's right there. Just give that a little trim. And down this end. Nice. Okay. Then I want to make sure this is tacked down really good, and then also trim right here. And then tack it down really good. So adding pieces and pages extends the page, gives you more spots, and creates a different look. That looks pretty good. Wipe my hands just a little bit. They're sticky bad already. Put a little edging on the outside, make it look finished. You see that? Makes it pop. And a little bit around the finger hole so it pops. There, that's nice. And then the mom can, I think I'll put a piece of paper in there so the mom can write in there. She'll know it's a writing space. Let's see if I have a piece of coffee dyed paper we can tuck in there. Or what feels good is this actual drawing paper. So she could either draw or write. Well, I know what I'll do. Give her plenty of options. We want Mom to feel able to express herself. I'm just looking for a piece of coffee dyed paper. Here's a light the coffee dyed one. And I'll let her know that I put blank paper in here for her to be able to embellish and write and do the things that she wants to do. That end looks pretty good. Just trim it even. A letter inside a envelope, huh? Let's see if that'll fit. Ooh, 2 buttons everywhere. Yeah, that's cute. All right, and then give her a piece of creative paper if she wants to draw. And I'm doing these with scissors instead of the cutting board. So it has that feel of homemade, that is something the mother did, you know, with what she had around the house. That right there is catching. I want it there, so let's trim it with a little something. I do want to keep it. We can go with that. Let me pick these buttons up because I'm sending them everywhere. And put them back in the jar. I feel warmed up. Are you getting warmed up, dear hearts? Are you crafting and warming up? Feels really good to be doing this project for someone. That makes for an easy warm up, especially after getting it all the books made. That felt good. Okay, and it's a little trim down we want to do. That extended it, or we could fold it. Yeah, then she could have a little more space. Let's put a little ribbon or something right there. Let's see. A boy. Let's go with red. Like that. Yeah. Cute. Was that off camera? Sorry. I get into the crafting sometimes I forget I'm recording. But know that I'm having a great time with these. I just want to make sure that fold looks good. Nice and even. Trying to see if one of these stamps would look good, but I think I'll leave that for the mom to decide what she wants to do. Oh, we wanna edge this up a little bit. I know this mother loves color, so this will help. Makes the paper look old. I like that. Let's do the inside too. Lightly. That looks great. Thinking of hanging that over the outside. And then it's a pull. This, I didn't want to fold it down, but it didn't fit in there flushly like that. So let's put it somewhere else. Let's see something. Let's see something. Getting creative on the spot. There we go. Just flip it over. Do a little trim. Still looks like it could use just a hair more. This will be a great place to add a photo, add a little bit of writing, hidden little something. There we go. Oh, hey there, how you doing? Sorry, I was into the crafting, didn't even look up. I have finished the journals for those 4 kids and just trying to add a couple little small embellishments to get the mother started. How are you all? Baking and crafting meats. I was trying to remember your first name. Is it Felicia? I want to make sure I say your name right. So we can add this in here. No, that clashes with the glue. Oh, this will be a great spot where... Did you see us make this belly band, a flying belly band? This is for the little boy. The youngest of the boys. That'll be a great spot for that for him. And the mother can write on that. That's great. And we want to fold this back up. And then when the mother comes and pick these up, I'll sit with her and show her about making embellishments. And see things she would like to do. That's the little boy. And we're going to let Mom embellish the fronts. I had some ideas, but we're going to leave that for Mom. I did like that monkey. I'll leave it for Mom to see if she likes any of those images. I'll put it with the pack of things we're going to give her. All right. So I felt... I was trying to make him a pocket in the front. That before I go, let me do that. Oh, so I said your name right, Felicia. Thank you. I can murder names. Don't let me do you. How are you this great day? I was sharing how I got all 4 of those journals done. There's a picture in the beginning, and I just want to do a couple little more embellishments before I send them off to the mother. The little boy is blue. Let's make him a blue pocket. And I'll trim with that tape so it doesn't clash. A quick pocket. Just a pocket for her to be able to put something in. She's getting every shade of blue in the world right there. Oops. And I kind of like the front pockets to be a little bit deep because they can hold things for the books, the embellishments. There we go. Where do you get in contact with me outside of YouTube? I will definitely start leaving links on these videos as the new channel is starting, and I'm going to be making sure all the links are listed. But the best place is to leave me a comment, and I'll send you my direct email. I'm just not putting it straight up just yet, watching out for trolls. But if you leave me a comment that you want to make contact, case by case, I'll give direct email address. There and on Facebook, I'm Miss D. Do It Yourself on Facebook. Also, But leave me a comment and I'll give you my direct email. But I'll start posting on the bottom of the videos links and places to catch me as the new videos start coming out. I had mentioned earlier there's been a little snag, so we're not releasing as early as I had planned, but it's all for the good. The snag is really good. It's actually about creating a better page. So I'm not mad, I'm just delayed. Which is all good, it's all good. Need a little something there for him. Now I like hearts. I don't know how the mama feel about that. A road map with a heart. That sounds like a personal thing that I better leave that alone, right? So let's add a little bit of that trim again would be good. It'll kind of bring it together. Yeah, I was watching you ladies' videos this week and appreciate the work you all do. That crafting and baking, I was like, you were doing your, I think it was collage making, or journaling. That was cool. So I'm thinking of down here, and then we'll add something right there. And then I'm going to stop embellishing this little boy's book so the mom has something to do. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. The embellishing is my favorite part. And it's so simple. If you have those rolls made to decorate pages, you just snip off a little bit here and there. I think there's a video up with me creating the rolls. Let's see if I can find one more button for right there. And that jazz that up really quick. Yeah, there's another button on here. I'm just pop it off and put it here. Looking good, looking good. I think Mom will be happy with that. And like I said, I'll tuck some things in there. This little monkey, I hope she likes it. I think that'd be a great embellishment she could use. And there was a little tag she might be able to use for him. I like to use leave little bits of the papers that I have cut and used so that she could trim up other things and it'll match. Okay. I've got to run a little color on that, edge it. Writing spot for Mom. See, I get to creating and I want to overdo. I just saw it putting a little journal in there. We could build her a little journal spot. You know, that's something she may not be able to think of on her own if she's not a regular crafter. So, when I real quick create that, just really quick, what I can do is make her a pad. And then I'm getting out this little boy's book and I'll show you the other ones and leave it alone. That's the problem when you're not the keeping the books for yourself. It's hard to know when to stop embellishing. But some of these things I want her to have that she might not make if she's not a journalist on the regular. And so I want her to be able to write, have lots of writing spaces. That blade needs sharpening. I can feel that. Definitely getting the rough edge. There we go. And I think I will just cut that, and then I can make 2 pads. Make a short one for one of the other journals. And all we have to do is take some of our Fabrifix and run it across the top. Line those pages up. If you don't like the playing glue, you can use a piece of paper to do a flip over, which I'm going to do anyway. Is that big enough? No. Just make a top border. May as well cut it to the end since I'm going to do the other one for the other journals. I'm just going to add a little more Fabrifix in the middle. And then edge it on. Quick and easy like. Hey, Jasmine, didn't see you sneak in. I showed the completed books. When I get done, I'll put them all back out. I'm just doing some final little add-ons for the mother to be able to write. That's cool. And that'll dry up. And then we're just going to add that in the inside of this envelope. I'm going to make sure I have it trimmed right. Nice. Okay. And then I'm just going to add a little of the Fabrifix on the back. And add it in, making sure all the folds can fold. And that's a little hidden journal spot. Journal. band because it's a little boy. Let's trim that with a little blue. And this will keep the theme of that roll throughout. And that's what happens to me a lot in the craft room. I'll be doing something and I'll see another something to add on. Because I craft by instinct, which I feel is one of the best ways to go. And definitely for mental health is one of the best ways to go. Getting in touch with your internal self. There we go. And we'll let Mom embellish the other pages around. Although that outside looks awful plain, doesn't it? But I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. Just trying not to keep the book sitting in glue and stuff. Alright, and so we'll place that back here in this belly band with the sliding. Man, I love this. This belly band I'm going to be doing over and over. I love that. Alright, I'm getting out of there before I over embellish for Mom. Hey Sonia, didn't see. Oh, I'm so into these journals, ladies. Forgive me for not looking up. I craft by instinct too. It's the yes, well, ma'am, the best way to go. All right, and so that's the little boy's journal. This is the oldest son's journal. And again, I was doing my very best not to over embellish. That felt a little loose. I'll check it before I give it to Mom. Leaving things kind of blank for the mother. Some spare paper. But I wanted to, you know, leave one little marking of me in his journal somewhere. How long have I been here? Oh, it's been an hour already, so he gets a little pocket or something really quick. Yeah, that sliding is cool. I love this, but I worry about putting it on for a boy. You know, I'm big with those belly bands, but I think I'll say that for one of the girls. I'll give it to the mom to add to the girls. Maybe we'll make him a little corner tuck spot with the B. And because I hardly ever put anything across the top, I think I'll put this tuck spot on the top. Yeah. So just go across the top and around one side. And I want to make sure that page, I love that yellow, but let's do it here. This son's favorite color was yellow, so there's lots of yellow in this book. And I took the liberty with the orange. And then let's tuck something there so she knows what that is. I need that to dry just a little bit. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice to hear that the kids are watching. Oh, they'll love the mental health stuff. I have some great stuff in there, mental health for kids, for how to hang through all we've been living through with the pandemic and all that. I really am interested in checking in with youth to see how they're doing and give them some tools for getting through. Thank you. And let's give her a little extra journaling space to write. And you know, I like those little cards, so let's duplicate that one more time. Give Mom a little writing space for the older son. And all I'm doing is taking that backing strip that I had got and glue it across the top. In some of the journals I painted them, but I'm going to leave these kind of bare and let her do what she would like. And I do this just to get all the little strips to lay down. I like it for decoration. It's just the pages that you pull off of a paper pad. This helps them lay down. I have got the gluiest hands today. I just pulled that straight up. But we're going to be okay with that. Because I think I'm going to add a piece of ribbon right there. Like we did. We gave the baby the red. Let's give him, the oldest son, some of that blue that we have on his, the baby has on his cover. That way all the journals look like they match if they have some of the same elements. So when she gives them to him, they'll match each other. Or have some of the same elements. They might not match, but have some of the same elements. See how straight I can cut that. Okay. There we go. Let's give that a little trim. I like that they're watching the crafting videos with you. Okay, and let's flip this around this way, so that'll be the outside. and give it a quick. I tell you, making those journals, I have paper all over the craft room. The scrap collage I make out of this should be great. All right. And we'll leave the rest for Mom to be able to embellish. We'll just tuck that in there. And give him a pocket. I was doing those boys wrong, huh? Not giving them pockets. Let's give him a pocket. Like I said, I'm so used to crafting for girls, it's a little harder for guys. Now, I love those colors together. And like you can see, I left room to add signatures should they want more. But we didn't know if the boys would really be into it, so I didn't add a lot. Okay, I will. You know what I will do with his? So I think I'll wait for his pocket, because that would be a great spot for creativity for the mother. Did I give him one in the back at least? Nope. I gotta give him a pocket. I gotta give him a pocket. Okay. It's just finding the right material. Let's see. I like that. Don't know if that's too feminine, but I like it. I don't think that's too feminine. What do you guys think? You made a lot of pockets in your journal we were making, Jasmine, but I feel like you never can have too many pockets. Who is it? There's a crafter named Dear Julie. She says, I love pockets and I cannot lie. You know, like what's his name, the rapper song. So she puts pockets for every other page. It's too girly? Too girly. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, too girly means that's too girly to me. I love these with the tassels, but that might be too girly too. It could be up here, down here. Okay, a straight pocket. I'm sorry, you guys. This is what I do. I get to playing and won't stop. So, in order not to be too girly, how about I do a little strip of faux leather, or I make the faux leather a little bit bigger, make him a decent sized pocket. That's what I'll do, and I'll stop playing. Can't wait till the mother comes and wants to do these together. After they finally got finished, I fell in love with these journals. So I would love to give them to her and, you know, spend an hour or two just decorating to give her the hang of how to embellish them. Yeah, lots of pockets. I love lots of pockets and filling them up. Okay, so we want about that size. And what I'm going to do is just, this faux leather I made, and that's just playing with paint on regular craft paper and Mod Podge. I'm going to glue that down onto this plain piece of paper. And real simply be able to make a leather pocket. So making these rolls of your papers, the snippets and all that, it makes the creating go so easy. Like I don't have to sit and make the faux leather right now. I've already made it. So I can just sit and play. See how deep I want this pocket to be. That little snag there I want to cover up. Hey fam, how are you? It's nice to see you ladies today. I feel like I visited you all. I went over to your channels and was watching videos. So nice to have found you. It's great and getting inspired by some of the work you're doing. Okay. Alrighty. Wasn't that quick and easy getting that pocket made? And so this is about how high we want it. And about here. So I'm just going to do a scissor cut. And a little, let's see. Yeah. I don't measure a lot. I don't mind sizing things up. And I find a lot of people don't like to measure, so crafting without doing it helps some people to feel better about that whole thing. All right, give a little finger hole, and I think we got that done. I love using these circle punches to make the thumb hole. And for this one, I think we really should darken up the edges because leather would look a little worn. And using this multi-pack gives a lot of color. Look at that. That looks like leather. You know how your leather gets dark? Especially around where your fingers go in. Getting that is good. And then I'm just going to rub a little bit across it for aging. Love that. And check for those strips. I felt one of them kind of lift a little bit when I was rubbing. So I'm just going to tuck a little glue in there. Didn't put that pin back in there. That's the only thing about my art glitter glue. If you don't put that pin back in there, you have issues. But I'm smarter than the average bear. We got Bearly Arts. And I'm really fond of it too. There we go. And let's glue her down. All right. Get that lined up. With the Bearly Arts glue, you get a little more time than you do with the Arts glitter glue to play with lining things up. You see me sliding it around just a little bit. That Arts glitter glue would be done by now. I would have to go with wherever it landed. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And I'm trying to see what we'll give Mom in that pocket. We're going to for sure give her a piece of the extra paper. So if she wants to make another page, have this same fill as the first, she can do that. And we're going to cover this in the leather. Since that is almost perfect. And this was just, you know how you go to the dollar store and you get those little cards for the kids to learn how to write? See if I can get the glare off it. It's one of those cards. I love the border that's on them. And I'm just simply taking that faux leather I made and I'm going to glue that in between the stripes. And we're going to make another one of those little writing pads real quick and put that in there. And I'm going to call that Leave This Alone and Let the Mom Decorate It. The rest of this book. I tell you. Oh, I said Bearly Arts glue. It's like a bear. I'm trying to see the best camera to give this to you. Here we go. Now y'all know I got too many cameras in here, right? Bearly Arts glue. One of these days I'm gonna work these cameras. The fellas that are working on the new station are gonna give me a few tips. We're gonna jazz up the page, like I mentioned last week. We're gonna use Miss D, the YouTube page you guys know right now. For a few weeks, we're gonna use that as the new subscribers come, and they're coming. And we're going to jazz that page up. And then as I have the subscribers mostly for the mental health, we're going to go into my new channel, which is Mind Flowology. But it's all kind of going in a shifting process. Everything's moving together. Yeah, I like it. It's just as good as Fabrifix, the Belly Arts glue. It just dries a little bit slower. Like Fabrifix dries real fast. The Belly Arts is a little slower, so you can move things around. And I think Fabrifix is best if you're going to be playing with fabric. But anything else, they're equal. Alright, so I'm using that same stack of paper that I used for that first pad we made. And we're just going to measure out. I think it's too many lines, too much room with that heading, so I'm going to turn this baby upside down. And do this. Trim. Am I getting in the camera? I am so sorry. I've probably been off camera all day. I moved the cameras around, and me trying to adjust has been a little funky. I'll be better. Alright, and then I'm just going to trim straight down this. And for speed's sake, I got my sewing machine right here, off to my right. I'm just going to sew a line straight down the middle of this. No, I'm not, because I cut instead of folded. So I'm going to glue again. I love sewing the things, but I don't want to make this too short, so I'm not going to fold it now. I want it long. So I'll do the glue again. Alright, so that glue process was take a little of the Fabrifix. Get all your pages together. Get all the tops lined up best you can. Then run your Fabrifix. Woohoo! Thank God I'm doing a border. And get that all over the top. Make sure you pull those back together. And then I'm just going to glue these front to back. So in what would be the border, I'm just going to put a little Fabrifix. And so your front, you know what? The best way is to put a border in that. Let's do, got a raggedy piece of the glue left. I mean of the fake leather left. So I'm going to put that across the top. Line those back up. Put the leather. Forgive that noise. That's my neighbor. Sound like he out there cleaning cars. I wonder if he's gonna clean mine. And I could have lined that up just a little bit better. Let me snip it straight. Cool. And then I'm just going to close that down. Try to line everything up. Do my little trim work. Oh, thank you. Doing the little trim work. You can use your paper cutter here. I've been trying to keep these journals looking a little handmade. I'm just pushing everything up. It's just a wee bit off on the paper. So I'm going to pull, try to line it up, see if the glue still gives me a chance. Right? Car looking ashy. That's funny. Yeah, mine too. Or smoky. There's a lot of smoke in the air here in Washington. Something got stuck on there, so that means we're going to have to... There we go. Put a little something on there. We'll let the mom cover everything. That gives her a little start. Couple pages. Probably could make more pockets, but like I said, I'm going to sit with the mother and play with those things. So that's the oldest son, the baby son, and the girls. Their journals, I definitely was embellishing as I made them, got happy with them, probably did too much because I'm used to making things for girls. So I'll give you guys one more quick shot of the 4 journals before I go. I'll be calling the mother today and let her know the journals are done. They're red for the oldest daughter. I love this one. The red and black lace. Love hers, love hers. And was trying to be good in there, trying not to over embellish. Did some sewing in hers. Like those monkeys, I put monkeys in hers. But she got the music. I just saw, I love that page. And left some stuff in there for her mother to be able to use. And tucks. And then the baby girl. Her favorite color was pink. Now hers was like one of the first ones I did, and I really started embellishing hers. Like, she got everything. If the mother wants dangles and all that when she comes, I will definitely add them. But I said I better slow down. But I love her pockets. The front, they have 2 pull-out tabs. And she got the bling. She's a young teenager, so she's just getting into bling. And this page, love this page. It's just an envelope. And I gave her a quote: life is about trusting your feelings, taking chances, finding happiness, learning from your past, and realizing everything changes. Love that quote. Yeah. And yeah, this is the baby girls. And so I'm not doing a full flip through. She got all that extra embellishment. Love that butterfly. And love this embellishment. I hope her mom chooses to put this on the cover. I love this. But I'm letting the mom choose what goes on the covers of each of them. And so that's the 4 journals for the special Dear Heart mom. We're still praying that her health becomes better than she thinks, that she has her operation and she's here with her children, and that she never has to give them these journals or gives them to them at a happier time. We're praying. We're praying. That's all for journals. Give me all the extras. What are we talking about? All the books have something I like. But I can tell you I was feeling the pink. Yeah, girl, I was feeling the pink too. But that's because I was over embellishing. I started acting like the pink was mine. So I had to back off because I would have decorated that whole one. All right, ladies, it's been a joy. I'm just going to skim through the chat a little bit and see if I missed anything. Yeah, the new content, the date shifted. I mentioned earlier that I have a web designer and a couple coaches that's working with me, and we were supposed to yesterday have everything done, but that did not work out, and so we're a couple weeks behind. So what we're doing is we're working here on my regular Miss D Do It Yourself DTV channel for me to start making a couple videos talking about Mindology, which will be the new channel, and start getting comfortable putting some of that kind of content out. And our new subscribers are subscribing to this channel, and once I have the subscriber base and the interest base, I'll move everybody over to the Mindology channel that are interested in mental health and that kind of thing. So we're merging both of them the two together to break them apart so that I can keep my do-it-yourself DTV, because I love it here. I love the crafting and the mental health side. I will be doing a little bit separately. So in about 2 weeks, hopefully, the brothers get everything done the way we plan, that you should see it roll out into its own channel. But we'll be doing some of the videos here on Do It Yourself Miss D TV. If you have people interested in one-on-one sessions, I do those for a fee. I call it life coaching. A lot of people of color don't believe in counseling, and so I bring it to them in a way of life coaching, D style, Miss D style, made for people of color. And so you can contact me. I'm going to leave my Facebook address and my personal address in the comment section of this video. And from now on, I will be leaving other forms of contact in the description below each video. Yeah, counseling has become a big need, or coaching, as we have all lived through some really hard times in the last year and a half. And I'm being really conscious about bringing support to our people in a way that they can receive it, and so I'm just adding it onto my private practice. But that's all about Minology. Here we're crafting our way through Sundays and warming up. I hope everybody warmed up today. Thank you so much. I appreciate sharing the information. Hey Joy, how are you? Good to meet you. See ya. You came at the end. I was just saying goodbye to everybody, and watch the video over and see these 4 journals for our special dear heart mother. Until next week, everybody be creative, stay warm. See you next week. Bye.